Hi, and welcome to a new episode of Champions of Performance Marketing. I'm Julia Draghi, your host, and today we have a very special guest with us, Florin Simovici. Florin is the man behind Affiliate Expo conference in Italy and also the CEO of TrafficManager, a tracking platform for affiliate networks, but he will tell us more in a bit. Hi, Florin. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Julia. How are you? Thank you for having me, first of all, and it's a huge honor. How are
Thank you
you?
for coming, for making your time to come here. I will start with your journey because I always like to learn about my guests. So tell me a little bit, how did you get to affiliate marketing? What made you enter this space?
Okay, so I think it happened like 15 years ago when I started my journey as an affiliate. Initially, I was an affiliate. I was working in the dating industry mostly, and yeah, I was doing SEO, search engine optimization. So from that point till the point where I launched my own network in 2014, like after 5 years of experience, and then we launched TrafficManager as a consequence of the technology behind the network. So yeah, TrafficManager is an affiliate tracking platform for affiliate programs and affiliate networks. It's not like for media buyers, or it's more for B2B. But we're trying to offer all the tools the affiliates of our clients need, of course. Yeah, our niche is the affiliate networks and affiliate programs. It was a heck of a journey. I used to say 15 years. Like I remember pretty much everything like it was yesterday. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of everything that I have done in this period, with the errors and the good things as well. I mean, at the end, just trial and error. This is the way to perform in this industry, and I think in any other industry. So yeah, I'm really happy to be in this place where I am right now.
Wow, nice journey. And I know that now you are in Thailand, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is not a wallpaper.
Wow,
See, it's
that's
not blur.
an
It's not blurring.
amazing view.
Yeah, I'm in Thailand since December training Muay Thai. These are my last 3 days I have here in Thailand before going to Dubai to Affiliate World Conference. Maybe
Okay.
your podcast will be out after that. I don't know.
Probably,
But
yeah, a little bit after, yes.
yeah, I will be a speaker there for the affiliate. So we have an affiliate managers academy, and I will be one of the speakers.
With
This is
Stefan.
also, yeah, with Stefan, exactly.
Yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
brother,
He was one of my guests previously.
my brother from another mother.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that.
I baptized his daughter. I'm the godfather of his daughter. So we are very close.
Okay, so you are very close.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
And I'm really happy about that.
And when you started with SEO, did you do it like media buying as well, or only SEO in your campaigns?
I started as a SEO, search engine optimization. I was focusing my energy into that at that time. I think media buying was at the beginning. In that period, not many affiliates were buying traffic. Most of us were generating traffic through SEO or some other, let's say, but yeah, yes, I remember media buying started to catch up. At the beginning, I didn't give much importance because I was focused on where I was talented and I was generating enough traffic. But definitely, once it started to become important, I started to study this part, and I started also to do some campaign myself for different projects, my own projects, including for the Affiliate Expo conference. I'm doing the media buying. Me and my colleague from Italy, we are managing the campaign ourselves.
And what made you, since we are talking about Affiliate Expo, what made you like launch this conference and why Italy?
Oh, I didn't launch it myself. This is a conference which is there since 2018, but it was always a local conference. So everybody which were coming to the Affiliate Expo, they knew the main language they're spoken it's Italian, not English. Most of the companies were Italian, like 90% of them. So it was a narrow market, a narrow niche, let's say, where mostly the attendees were mostly Italian. I wanted to launch in 2023 a conference in Italy which would compete with this one. I bought the domain, I bought everything. I wanted to partnership with some people from the industry. I already have the sponsors through my affiliate tracking software. I went to some of the clients we have, and we said, guys, we want to organize a conference. Are you guys in? Are you interested? I think it's interesting. I explained them the concept. They liked it right away, since we mostly focus on education and on masterminds for media buyers. Most of their affiliates are media buyers. So this is how we attract the sponsors and also the public.
Okay.
Thing is that the guys which were organizing this conference in Italy, they reached me out and said, like, I was expecting like a very like they asked me, can we have a conversation, like a video conversation like we're doing right now, right? on Meet, and I said, yeah, of course, let's schedule it. I show up in this conference. I saw like 5 people in it already were waiting for me. I entered, me and my associate Francesco, and I was expecting the typical Italian stuff where they will blame me for building another conference, competing with them. But it was the total contrary of it. They said, listen, we understand that you have potential. You have a lot of clients in this industry. We would like to partnership with you. Instead of building another conference, starting a new conference, would you like to do it with us instead? And I said, okay, but I know that you guys are local. It's the main language is Italian. I don't want it, for me, it needs to be international. I want to bring international speakers. I want to be the one in charge of bringing the speakers and everything, because I know what are the interested topics which are interesting for the audience. So I don't want any agency which is organizing this for the sake
Yeah,
of
of
making
course.
an extra buck, because that's not what was interesting for me. Was the fact that I can also do some marketing to TrafficManager, educational marketing through the conference itself. And
Okay.
they said, no, 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 listen, we give it everything to you. Let's put the budget together, 50-50, we split everything in two, and we do it exactly as you want. So yeah, the first year it was, I believe that we took like, I think one of the most expensive locations in Milan, sorry. We lost 65,000 euros in the first year. In the second year, we lost again another like 60,000 euros, because we took it as an investment in our own brands. Where me and for TrafficManager and A20, not the local affiliate network, which are my partners.
Okay.
So yeah, this is how we started. Just a collaboration. I didn't launch it myself. I cannot get the credit for that because I'm not. I'm organizing it right now. Yes, most of the stuff is let's say scheduled by me and my colleague Valeria, which is really my right hand and my sister, and I love her so much. She's helping me like in a really really huge manner with the conference. And yeah, this is how we did it. First 2 years, Milan city center, you saw because you were there.
Yeah,
This
it was
year,
very nice.
yeah, this year we're changing everything, the concept. We are going to Lake Maggiore on the lakeside. It will be an amazing experience. We will want to point more on the VIP experiences than just the normal exposition centers where people go in, see some booths, do some networking. We want to focus on networking because at the end, this is the key. People need to
Exactly.
connect, they need to network more. So this
Wow,
is what we're
looking
trying
forward
to
to
do.
it.
Me too.
So right now you are also in this partnership with the company from Italy, right?
Yes. We are 50-50. It's me with the TrafficManager and AI20, the affiliate network. They are doing cash on delivery, and it's a local affiliate network. They're very cool. I'm very good friends with an owner. They are very professional, so I have no issues on sharing the credits, and an amazing conference with a team like that, really. Even if they are competitors to many of my clients, but the clients I have, trust me, they understood the use of a conference well organized in Italy, is attracting a lot of new affiliates and media buyers around the world. They have new blood that they can grab on board. The e-commerce and cash on delivery industry is growing from like month to month, especially in Europe, is becoming a really huge thing, and many affiliates are coming to explore this new vertical.
And going back to cash on delivery, why this niche, e-commerce and cash on delivery? What's so special about it? If you
Well,
can more like explain what's about cash on delivery, maybe people don't understand very well what's this about.
okay, so in Europe, you have, there is a way to bill the final customer instead of credit card. You can ask for the courier to bill the customer once they deliver the good they bought at home. So once they did that, the final customer will pay to the courier, and the courier will pay to the affiliate network or the advertiser, the final advertiser. This is cash on delivery. It was invented actually in India many years ago, but it took like a huge thing with a huge like wave in Italy initially, and then now in all the rest of the Europe. And me personally, I by luck, I would say, maybe because I was the right person at the right time with the affiliate tracking software, I am giving the technology, and TrafficManager, my team, we're giving technology for 80% of the affiliate networks in Europe doing cash on delivery. So for us, it was easy to bring them on board all together. So this is how the conference turned into a kind of a niche one for cash on delivery, e-commerce, ships, lead generation in general. So yeah, we're not going to tackle the normal industry like affiliate world conferences are doing. If everybody is there, you can find everything from everywhere.
Exactly.
We are more on this niche because it's a niche that needs a little bit more attention, powerful and very profitable niche for media buyers, because most of these products that you find in cash and delivery, they can put in Facebook, Instagram, they can push through media buying in a white manner. They don't need to go green, whatever, gray, black, whatever, white. It's all white, are all products. People buy them, find an angle, push it, solve a problem, and you make money. It's very easy.
The media buyer, what is his role? So they promote the products, but they don't take care of the delivery, right? I mean,
nothing. So basically, it's a sort of drop shipping. Yeah, it's a sort of a drop shipping, but with, let's say, the products being already present in Europe. So the delivery is in a few days instead of a few weeks.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Nice. Thank you for explaining. And now tell me about TrafficManager, because you mentioned about it. How did you start that? You said something at the beginning that you had like a network and started building the software for it.
Yes, exactly. So this is how we started. This is how I end up with TrafficManager. It wasn't planned to be an affiliate tracking software, to be honest. In 2016, we started to give it as a side visit to a few friends in the industry. We saw that they liked it. With their help, we improved the product. And then 2015, we started to give it away. 2016, we launched it as a side product. But yeah, everything started as a network. I also, you may know, I also read a book regarding that. And all my journey regarding this, that in this industry is here. It starts from my days as an affiliate and how I end up having a network with my partners back then, and how we switch everything to TrafficManager. We had it on affiliate network. Then we were based in Romania at that time. I exited from it in 2019 with my associate Francesco. We sold shares to our partners. The partners we had back then. The network is called Tube Advertising. It's still around. I still see it. So they still use the technology.
Oh, okay.
We gave them, so they are kind of a client, but it was related to the dating and adult industry, not cash and delivery. And so we were focusing on the dating, most of the dating industry. That was our niche back then.
Okay. And so you you exit the network and started focusing only on the software platform, TrafficManager.
Yeah, we reached the point where we needed to make a choice. Me and my partner Francesco, we said we either continue with the network, but we cannot scale the product like this, because at that time, before selling it in 2018, we started to have some complaints for some of the guys which were using the platform back then. We had I think 20, 25 clients back then. And they said, guys, we know that you also have a network. Even if I was not managing it anymore, we had employees, but we were adding in this network more and more products, more and more offers, digital products, cash on deliveries, e-commerce, not only dating, sweepstakes, so on and so forth. So we started to become a competitor of our clients. And it made sense. And then I said, listen, we need to do our choice now, because we cannot continue on two ways. We need to use the main business. We either shut down TrafficManager and continue with the network, or shut down the network and continue with TrafficManager. Then we received an offer to sell. I prefer that, of course. That's why we had some liquidity to invest in TrafficManager right away. And I choose the path of the software because, to be honest, the main reason were the fact that you don't need to deal with the affiliates that much anymore. You don't need to chase for the payouts, the payments from advertisers. You don't need to. There is less hustle. Let's put it simple. Less hustle. Providing the technology, having the network, and managing it. It's way more difficult to manage a network than just giving a software.
Okay, that was what I wanted to ask. What's the difference if it's more difficult to manage a network or a software product? So you find it more difficult having a network?
It's way more difficult because you have a lot of things you need to tackle, from payments to affiliates to fraud detection to advertiser honesty and paying you in time. And you have a cash flow that you need to maintain always, to pay in time your affiliates. They don't care that you weren't paid by, an affiliate with an advertiser that owes you 100K, for example. They need to get their payout. You need to pay them. It's your responsibility. That's why you're charging. If being a middleman, you're charging, 10, 15, 20%, whatever you are charging. That's your risk, not the affiliate risk.
Exactly.
There were a lot of, things that we needed to tackle. We were tackling them, but it's very time consuming. And also we couldn't decide on an industry where we could point our kids and stay there and become a sort of let's say not starting point, but more like a reference. You need to have an industry where you are the reference point or close to reference point. So I don't know. So let's take it easy. We made the business plan for TrafficManager. We understood that would be more profitable for us in the next years, and the prediction were true.
Okay, so now you work and you provide the software for affiliate networks so they can track their affiliates and everything that you did as an affiliate network.
Exactly. So what we used, what we built for us back then, we use it for our own network. Now it's in our clients. But let's say that what we've built back then was like maybe 60% of it, maybe even less, 40%, 50% of the software we have right now. Because when you have many clients, then because you also have a SaaS. When you have many clients, they come with their own expertise, they come with their own needs. And when you see many clients that have needs which matches, you build something new, then you come with your experience, you come with your mindset, with your, let's say, approach on this problem that they want to solve, and you make it even better. So step by step, we added new things in the software.
New features. Yeah, and now it's a monster, right?
Exactly, it's a monster. It's a monster. It's becoming even bigger every day.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because they always ask for things, and you cannot be like building custom things for one specific once more than one client, or I don't know, a few clients ask for the same thing. You see that there is the need for that, and you start building it.
Yeah, exactly. We build custom stuff for clients, but not everybody can afford to build custom stuff. And when we receive requests from different clients, same request, we know, okay, this is a trend, it's something they need, we need to build it, and we build it perfect.
Yeah,
we don't even charge it.
Include it in the main releases and so on. Yeah.
Exactly.
And what are the challenges that you see so that affiliates have working with affiliate networks, or from the affiliate point of view?
I think the biggest challenge that affiliates have is the fact that they encounter many often network owners which are not entrepreneurs, in my point of view.
Okay.
Many people come to us. They want a software. Okay, they pay 500 euro, 100, 1,000 euro, whatever they will pay for the plan. They choose 300 euro, 400 euro. But this doesn't make them, if they open a network, doesn't make them an entrepreneur, doesn't make them a businessman, a businesswoman, a business person. So they start on this road with the mind of with this thing in their head. Okay, I will just take an offer from an advertiser, putting in the platform, giving to affiliates, and then I make money. This is not the case anymore. Yeah, it was like this maybe 15 years ago, when it was really easy to build a user to value-added services, to one click offers, 0-click offers, or trials. It was a period with trials, to credit cards. That's not the case anymore. You need to be creative. You need to be a businessman. You need to know how to create your cash flow, to maintain your promise to the affiliates, give the affiliates the right to guide them, follow up with them, very important, and many, many other things. And when I see clients of mine coming, they open, after 3 months, they close, and they don't pay some affiliates. And I know these affiliates coming in the industry. So the second time they will come for the platform, I don't give it to them anymore. Because I know that they are going to scam another. Unfortunately, it's a problem that happens quite often. And from our side, we're just providing the software. We don't know the real intention behind, unless we don't know the person that did it before. So we don't give them anymore the platform. We don't give them the tool. But this is, in my opinion, the biggest problem from the industry. Too many networks, and they have no idea how to run a network or how to work with people.
They think that it's easy. They want to start, and sometimes they just want to scam us.
And there are some people which are bad intentions from the beginning. This is just
I'm
what they want to do.
not saying all of them. I think it's a small percentage, a very small percentage. But when you meet these people, and it's give you like a bad feeling.
That's true. And what the biggest case studies of networks that worked really well from person with no experience were when we had many cases with affiliates or super affiliates that opened their own networks, because they know how to deal with the stuff. They know how to do it. They know how it works.
Experience.
They know where. Yes, they just need a technical, maybe a tech person in the team, or perhaps someone that understands a little bit about technical and server to server post-back integration, because at the end today, this is all you need to know.
Exactly.
And like before, when we started, you needed to do API integrations. You need to have a developer in-house. Now you don't need it anymore. You have the tracking platforms. All you need to do is to connect a tracking platform to another. And
Between
all
them.
of them, yeah, all of them support server-to-server post-back integration, or most of them, 99% of them. Who
Exactly.
doesn't,
Just a few of them.
yeah, who doesn't,
I
shouldn't
know.
even be in the network, in the industry anymore, because it's obsolete not supporting that today. It's a standard in our industry.
It should be, right? But I know some cases where they don't have and they don't intend to do it. But
I know, because they try to keep their customers there. That's the problem.
exactly.
They are afraid of competition, but this is the road to their end. So sooner or
Yeah,
later they will.
I think the same. Okay, are you
Okay.
good now?
Yeah, all good. Sorry about this. It started to rain really, really, really heavy, and it's quite aggressive, to be honest. I was not expecting it. Usually it's raining a bit, summer rain, and then everything is fine. But it started to. I mean, I'm more wet, but that's fine. All good.
Good that you are fine. Okay.
At least you guys enjoyed a bit the view.
Yeah, it's a nice view. I wish I would be there.
It's a really, really nice location. I post it on my Instagram, and also I always put the location so that people saw something they like. They can also like save it in their to-do list when they come and
Okay, I
visit
will check it
Thailand.
out. I will check it out,
It's amazing.
definitely. It looks amazing.
It is. It is.
Okay, let's
Okay.
continue because we are talking about problems you see with affiliates and affiliate networks and vice versa, like affiliate networks having problems with affiliates, because I think there
Yes.
you have more to talk about.
So affiliate networks, the biggest problem I see, but I think this was the biggest problem since like forever, since I was an affiliate, is the fraud provided, like fraud leads, fraud conversions, fraud clicks, everything that has to do with fraud. And there are affiliates which are living. I cannot even call them affiliates. There are people which are living through this method. They scam networks like every time they can. And now, especially in the cash on delivery world, I see, let's call it a sort of a trend that I started to see. The cash on delivery affiliate programs and affiliate network, they let affiliates manage their own data, own their data. So they accept to receive orders via API to different products. So that the affiliate can keep that data and can remarket it later through email lists, WhatsApp messages, whatever. What they do now, some of them, not all, they use the same data and send it to all the networks they work with, same data, because at the end, there are some networks promoting similar products from different
In same
advertisers,
niche.
but similar products. So basically, the networks pay, all of them pay them because of this lead, because the most of them pay on confirm. So the client will be called by a call center, they confirm. Even if the client is called 2-3 times by the call center, it can happen that he maybe said, okay, but I already confirmed this order. So the phone operator will say, okay, maybe he forgot. So he will mark it as confirmed as well. So basically, the network that is getting the money is the network that ship the product that's the fastest. The fastest network shipping the product is getting the money, and all the others are getting scammed by this lead. I'm laughing, but it's not something you should laugh, because I should laugh because I mean I saw within my clients cases where they lost quite important amounts of money, and that's their biggest issue right now. And again, this is an issue that was always there since the time I was an affiliate, but it's getting better and better. It's evolving every time. They find new ideas, new ways of cheating the networks, and this is a shame because it's destroying the industry, destroying
The
the
image.
yeah. I mean,
Because
if you
there's
put
not everybody like that, but if it's like 1% or 2% are doing like that, just can be generalized, and people are saying bad things about affiliates, you know.
I would say 10 to 15%.
Wow.
I would dare to say that.
Wow.
10 to
I think you
15% of
have
the
more
traffic.
data in that area because you work with the networks and you probably have more stats about how much fraud they get. And you as a software, you do something to prevent that? I mean, how do you help the networks?
So first of all, I don't know. We don't analyze the stats unless the stats that clients are asking us to analyze them. Otherwise, it's their data. We're not owning the data. We don't touch. I don't even know. Many times I speak with some of my clients. They tell me like, yeah, you have seen yesterday I've made 3,000 sales. And I don't know. I don't look.
Yeah.
I don't want, I'm not interested, is your business. But if you're asking me something specific to look after a fraud pattern or that we can analyze and we can improve our anti-fraud system, and I will get back to this right away, then yes, please tell me, where should I look? Where was the fraud according to you? So it's not me, my colleague Francesco and his team, the technical team are looking into fraud patterns and they find a way to prevent. However, this method I just told you is not something easy to prevent. I mean, yes, it's easy to prevent when let's say the order come from in the same network. If they come from the same, maybe the network has two different products, so they see it. We have already a filter internally for each platform where even the same customer placed the order more than one time or two times to different products, even from the same network. We show this to the admin. He can see it and he can analyze and understand if this is a fraud attempt, someone is trying to push a fake lead, or it's just like a customer which also was interested into that product. Many cases is that. But let's say to prevent something like this to happen, like where they risk market the same data over and over again, the only way of doing it is to combine the data of all our clients into one unique anti-fraud solution, which communicates with all the platforms. This is what we're working at right now. It's not easy because we also need to have the agreement of the client to process his data. So many of them don't want to give it because they are afraid that I don't know, they are losing.
Share
Some of
it
them,
or provide information.
yeah, some of them don't want to put them. It's not public. We'll explain them, guys. This is only for internal use. We needed to create an anti-fraud solution that works better for your interest. Many of the clients don't want that because they are afraid that, I don't know, is this myth that we are selling data? When you manage data, people are always afraid that you will sell their data, even though
Yeah, I know.
as a company based in Europe, you are way more protected than if you would be by working with a SaaS providing based in the USA, for example, because in Europe you have all these laws that are quite
Regulations.
aggressive. Yeah, that are quite aggressive with us, and you know better what I'm talking about.
Yeah. We also have the self-hosted, which is also the same thing because they are using it because they want to have the data on their servers and everything.
Well, we don't give them that possibility. We don't give them that possibility because, first of all, it's a huge machine. And unless it's a client comes and say, okay, we want to buy it, that's a different discussion. We sell the entire software to them. We install them the software. We give them the training, and then if you do whatever you want with it. We give them like for 1 year updates, 3 updates, and all this kind. So it's sensitive. But that's happens not very often. Let's say one, maybe two times a year that a big company reach to us and say, hey guys, we like the software, we use it, but we would like to own it because we are afraid about the data, blah, blah, blah. In that case, we give it. But self-hosted, like hosting it on their own server, we don't do that because, first of all, it's harder to maintain. Secondary,
Very hard.
Very hard. Secondary, we offer a cloud solution. And if it's on their own server, it's not a cloud anymore. It's not in our cloud. So we cannot guarantee the uptime anymore. And you know what this means? If a network drops down, if a network, as an affiliate managing this campaign, maybe some of them, not that big, they can lose a few, maybe hundreds of euros in 1 hour that the system is down.
Yeah.
But if the network, the system is down 1 hour, you can lose dozens of,
It's
thousands,
important
not
to have a
thousands.
good infrastructure for that.
Yes.
Very
We have
good.
networks. We have networks which are, just to throw a number over there, we have networks that are going over 10 million in revenue per month. So divide that per day and see how much they will lose in 1 hour or 2 hours or having the server down. So now we cannot afford that.
Yeah, of course. It's business. Their business needs to be running all the time, of course.
Yes.
That's with all the businesses, actually, not with only the network, but there is the impact of and the risk of having them on their server.
That's why we prefer not having this because it's a liability we don't want to have. We cannot make any promises if we cannot control the environment. And when we control the environment, we make the promises that we have in our terms and conditions, that we give you the uptime is 99.9. That's the minimum, to be honest. I mean, we never drop under 99.98, never. But there is always someone which is looking to those servers 24/7. There are some eyes or some alarms that if something happens, starts to ring around, someone will wake up. Usually it's my associate Francesco in the
Yeah,
middle of the
I
night.
know what you mean.
So when it happens, it happens.
There are
You know,
machines afterward. I mean, yeah, they
yeah,
can.
it can happen. It can
It
happen.
can. The important is to fix them very fast and to have uptime or a bigger
Yeah.
uptime, yeah, percentage.
And let's not even speak about the DDoS attacks and all the other kind of attacks that they are trying. With competitors of our clients are trying to, hit them with hitting our infrastructure. We had at the beginning this problem, very big problem in Italy. We were receiving like huge attacks. Like really, I was thinking at a certain point that it's governmental level of technology, because it's impossible to do all these, let's say, not damages, because we were down like a few, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then
Yeah,
after a few hours, they will start again. So we need always someone there to be on the spot so they can take some measures. And now they stop because we also improved our technology. Also, the technology itself improved. Servers are not that easy to attack
yeah,
anymore, way more powerful with the AI and all this stuff. We are going into a direction where we will see. If maybe
yeah. We'll
someone will
see. Of
invent
course,
an
we'll
AI
see.
that attacks.
Who doesn't know? Who knows? Maybe someone is using AI to do the attacks, and we'll have to
Yeah.
adapt to that as well. But we'll
Well,
just do that, adapt.
exactly. We always did that. We did that when we always.
And you're mentioning AI. How do you use AI in Traffic Manager? Did you start it? How do you use it in the company or in the tool itself?
Okay, so when ChatGPT came out the first time, the first months I used it, I tested it, and I asked the guys to integrate it inside for their development. At the beginning, I had like huge resistance from the whole team, including my associate Francesco, which was like, I don't know, we're losing too much time. This AI needs to learn, blah blah blah. But I really pushed into this, and like 2, 3 months later, we started our development. Even right now, we are using AI on a daily basis, and all the programmers from our team are using AI. It's helping a lot. Increase the production maybe with 50%,
Yeah,
reduces the errors with 90%, maybe even more. Simple errors. I mean, before you could leave a comma randomly in your code, maybe forgetting it or not closing. Now you know what I mean. And you will put it live and someone will break. And you don't know why, and you lose for hours to debug. Now you put it there,
like
it's already by default written in your with your let's say,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. And
I mean, yeah.
it's error free most of the times. Sometimes you need to ask again, you need
Sometimes
to
we need
train
to
it
ask
better.
more and more and prompt it a lot,
Yeah.
but yeah, at least it gives you some ideas and it's helping with some small tasks. At least it's very, very useful. But even with bigger and more complex ones, I find it also useful.
Yeah. And also documenting. I mean, if you're researching something, it's there, a few clicks away.
Yeah, on content and documenting, yeah, and making things with different tones and friendlier and things like that. It's yeah, there is very good. Okay, we are getting closer to our end. I want to ask you a top advice for media buyers in optimizing their campaigns. That's
Group
something I
advice for
always want
media
to ask.
buyer.
Yeah, yeah, for media buyers in cash and
Okay.
delivery or whatever niche, doesn't matter.
Give your client what he is looking for, not what you think he needs, but what he needs. The biggest problem media buyers do, in my opinion, they do A/B testing, and they don't A/B test enough the
Okay,
angles before launching. I mean, we are organizing this mastermind into the Affiliate Expo, and I'm really proud the moment we had this idea and the fact that we pushed it out. We closed friends to help us, big media buyers, people spending millions a month in Facebook, pushing different, launching and successfully managing different campaigns, different types. One of them is Emil, which is a dear friend of mine. He
yeah,
never asks for a dime. He always comes. He always shares his knowledge. He's making a lot of money, and this doesn't stop him to teach other people how to make money. And I really appreciate it. And this, hello, Emil. I hope if you see me, I want to thank you through this channel for everything that you did for us until now. This year, he will be back there. Also, Saib, when it comes to Google, this year we will also do TikTok, guys which are pushing successfully campaigns to TikTok. And to
okay,
resume it, the lessons I have from all of them are always the same. You either don't A/B test enough, you are not patient enough to analyze the data before taking a conclusion, because many times you can just have a small mistake in the landing page, a wrong place button, which is killing your conversion rate. It can be like, or even a, a 404 or 500 error when your server is down and you are testing in that specific moment, sending traffic because you're not checking. So all this stuff needs to be well organized. You need to be a little bit more organized. To have a checklist when you do A/B testing and tell the customer what he needs. Find the angle. Find the angle, not the customer. The customer will come. You need to find the right angle. You need to point the product. Doesn't matter what it is, into the right angle. The customers will come. Forget about optimizing public and everything. With AI today, Facebook does it alone. Google does it alone. Find the angle.
Okay, the angle. Wow, nice advice.
Thank you.
And do you think AI could help with these angles?
Of course. I mean, it helps you with the research. I remember some time ago when I was doing some media buying as well, there was a really a product working very good with, it was like an auto tanning cream for women. Okay. So there was this media buyer that I was following, and this was like a really good friend of mine. And I asked him, okay, how do you find the angle? He said, listen, man, I'm going to back then there were still forums. I'm going to all the forums of women's or Facebook groups, and I'm looking into everything, all the posts regarding the auto tan creams, right? And to see what are the problems the woman encounter with this cream. I don't know, it's too oily. It doesn't get into the skin enough. It doesn't tan enough. It's too expensive. How much is too expensive? So she was doing this research manually back then. Today with AI, you don't have forums anymore, but you have data that the AI can grab for you. ChatGPT can grab for you from the past. Just ask the right question. And then A/B test landing pages. You have tools that can build you really fast a landing page right now. You don't need to do it in HTML as decades ago.
Yeah.
You build it fast.
You can build it fast. Yeah. And also see the performance of those landing pages. I mean, also get the data for that, because if you just test and see like, this, I think it got me those. I mean, you need some data there.
Of course, you need to have data. You need to know how to look through data. You need to have a tracking software that shows you the right data. I was the media buy, since you're public, it's made mostly by media buyers. I will say something that it was, when I find out about it, for me it was really funny. We also have a lot of clients in the casino industry. Casino industry, in my opinion, is 20 years away, 20 years back.
Okay.
I'm not even joking. They are 20 years back in terms of affiliate marketing. They don't know the tools really well, especially when we speak about media buying, right? When I was in Sigma, the Sigma guys invited me to hold a speech a couple of years ago in Dubai regarding media buying and influencer marketing and all this stuff. And when I mentioned the first time about the EPC tool, it's a predicting tool, which predicts the outcome of a specific landing page or offer, even before pushing too much. They look at me and say, what is EPC? No one knew in that aula, people which were buying the traffic from different sources. They were not media buyers. They had like someone there, an agency which were buying traffic, whatever. They didn't know that you can use EPC as a predicting tool. I say, you guys don't use EPC? No. And we had EPC and we have EPC in our tracking software.
Of course.
And I show them, and they were like,
it needs to be there.
It's a metric. It's an amazing metric if you know how to use it. And they were like, yeah, we just look at the deposits, at the CPAs and the revenues and the returning customer, but we don't look about, but you don't know the performance of the landing page. You don't know which one will convert better. You cannot even use artificial intelligence or machine learning to optimize your traffic if you don't have APC. And you need to have the right tools, but you also need to use them. So
you need to understand and learn how to use them a little bit.
And of course, also use a service, a product that has them or has some guides that teaches you how to use some metrics, does some educational content around their product. I'm sure that you guys are doing it as well. We do it as well. We try to teach people how to integrate with other networks, how to use different tools.
Yeah, even though it's similar, as you said before, like postback tracking and everything, all the integrations are similar between the networks and the tracker or between the networks itself. But they find it difficult, and always they ask like, this specific network with this specific traffic source, how do I do it? It's the same process. They have different interfaces maybe, but the process is the same.
Yeah, where you see we overcome this problem within our clients. We understood at a certain point we had many requests from our same clients integrating the same platform, TrafficManager to TrafficManager. So at a certain point, I saw like maybe 20% of the requests in the ticketing area was regarding this. And I told Francesco, my associate, listen, we need to create an ecosystem. People need to come one click, import the offer, have the postback already integrated by default. That's it, because it's the same technology. We don't need to ask them to do. Yeah. So after we released that, we saw like an increase in traffic and within our clients, and everybody's very happy. And what I dream of, and this is what I was intended to come from, is a world where all the tracking systems are just, transparent, and they want to create this ecosystem. Let's help them increase, because if you are traffic tracking platform for businesses or for affiliates, it doesn't matter. If you're offering them the right tools and a great support, they will not leave you. They will leave you only if you have a bad product or if your support is bad.
Exactly.
So why all of us shouldn't create an ecosystem where we integrate each other with one click and remove the technicalities? Yes, it would be great, but we need an association to do that.
An association, interesting idea. Let's think about it. Who knows? Maybe you meditate something in Thailand, and we come with something.
Yes, why not?
And now my last question is, what is one big problem in the affiliate marketing space that you see and you would like to get solved? If you saw something that is bothering, like a big problem that you think the affiliate space has.
Projection. People like everybody try. I mean, we see all the affiliates coming new, the new blood coming on the table, have a big problem. Yeah, it's called fresh blood within affiliate managers.
Like vampire.
We need fresh blood on the table. So when the fresh blood comes, the problem they have is that they project themselves already to the top of the living the best life, digital nomads, Thailand, Bali, whatever. Doesn't matter. So the problem is that they will get a kick in the face in their ego very fast, because it's hard to reach those points. It's hard. Those guys to reach those levels. Some of them were really lucky, and they find the spot, they find the niche, and they found the niche, and maybe in 1-2 years they've reached that point and they're okay. But 99% of us worked for many, many, many years to reach a specific level of independence.
Yeah.
So this is the biggest problem. They hope to earn 5,000, 3,000 euro per month, per day, whatever. And at the end of the month, when they make 500 euros, they say, this is not for me, this is bullshit. No, this is not bullshit. You just need to learn and be patient and learn more and come visit the conferences, the ones you can, of course. Speak with people, go on forums. There are forums that you can use, Telegram groups that you can use to, improve, to learn, to improve yourself. But don't hope to be there after a few months of affiliate marketing and then being like, okay, this is not for me.
Yeah. So it's back to the mindset, I would say.
Yes.
Back to the mindset.
Also, because most of us are going in these places and always posting, hey, I'm in Bali, I'm in Thailand, I'm there, and they're like, okay, this guy making a lot of money, I want to be like him, or this girl, or whatever. You see the results, but you don't see the work behind. You don't see all the nights we spent with sleepless, maybe, or in debt, or having affiliates to pay without having money and stress ourselves because of that before reaching the result itself. So you need to have the right mindset. You need to take it slowly.
And I think who you follow is also a little bit of a problem, because you see a lot of successes and you just feel disappointed at some point because people just post about, I don't know, how good the life is, but they never post about the struggles, or at least not that much. And there are a lot of struggles in running a business and going on it like a business and making it, I don't know, successful.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, if you have the right mindset to take this as you don't take this as granted from the beginning. You already go there with the mindset saying, okay, I need to work, I need to focus on myself and on whatever I want to do. But I don't go there, already with the Lamborghini in my mind. It will not happen. And by the way, I hate Lamborghinis.
Really?
I hate them. I don't know why I hate them.
I'm not a specialist in cars, so I don't know.
Oh, I love cars. I love sports cars, but Lamborghini for me is like, I don't know, maybe because all these affiliates flashing them around, most of them are, and by the way, most of these cars that you see flashed around in Dubai and wherever, when you see 3, 4 numbers on the plate, 3 numbers, 4 numbers on the plate, those are rented cars, are not owned. Because to own a plate with 3 numbers costs a lot of money in Dubai. I don't even want to say 2 numbers or 1 number is not, 1 number is even impossible. It's just for the royal family. So
Wow.
don't even think about the fact, oh, this guy has no, everybody flashes around. They want to show you how good they are, the Rolex, whatever. I don't wear a Rolex. I don't give a damn about a Rolex. I wanted it at a certain point. I'm happy that I didn't buy it because when I wanted, I couldn't afford it. Now I can afford it. I don't want it anymore.
You are like wiser now.
Yeah, well, I'm 40, so.
It's good age to
Yeah.
be to run and to go around the world.
So yeah.
Okay, Florin, where can people get in touch with you?
So Facebook, no, sorry, I don't. I am in Facebook, but I rarely check it. Instagram, Simovici Florin. It's
Okay,
all
you
together.
can type it, and I will just type it out.
Yes, Instagram. That's the only place where I post. It's a mix between my personal life and business.
Okay.
I would not give any other social platforms because in LinkedIn I'm not active, and on all the others I am publishing only stupid stuff I do around the world. So it's not even business related. So
Okay,
don't
so
search
they
me.
can find
Don't
you on
search me.
Instagram and
That's
also
it.
at Affiliate Expo, right?
Of course, Affiliate Expo, the conference. I'm looking forward for it, and I hope that many of you guys will come to see how a conference with value is organized. We have, as I said, we want to move towards this public of media buyers because this is where our sponsors and exhibitors are pointing their direction and their efforts to. They organize a lot of parties. They organize a lot of educational programs inside, beside our own masterminds. They also, some of them also organize their own stuff. So it will be really, really interesting. So looking forward to
Looking forward to see that. I mean, I will be there, so looking forward.
July, Lake Maggiore. There is no other conference around in Europe, especially. It's not hot. Many people say, oh, in July is very hot. No, in Lake Maggiore is not hot because it's 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers away from Switzerland. So you are in the middle of the mountains. The temperature will be around 28, 27, maybe 30,
Perfect.
maybe if we are lucky. But perfect for the pool, perfect for the beach, perfect for the lake, perfect to stay out. And let's hope it will not rain like here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll adapt.
But even if it will rain, we have really, really, really luxury and interesting location.
Okay, looking forward to it. Thank you, Florin, for joining me.
Thank you, Julia, and looking forward to see you soon.
Yeah, see you in Lake Maggiore.